Hey guys, welcome to Link Skillz. I am your host Jaeger, and welcome to the Artificial Lifeforms Team Build video. I personally was interested in this team, but unfortunately I didn't realize how small of a team it was, so it was a little difficult to make this video. But nevertheless, I did my best, so let's go ahead and figure out how to build this team, starting with the leader, LR Baby. As a leader, Baby is good news, bad news. Good news, it is key +4 for the artificial lifeforms. Bad news is it's 130% across the board. So that immediately told me if the rest of the cards are not LRs, this is going to be a weak team. Even his second leader skill of extreme agility is weak because it's 100% HP attack and defense. But whenever you look at his passives, it's actually not bad of a build. First, he starts off with key +3 and attack and defense plus 100%. And as for an LR, that's pretty powerful. And if he happens to go against a pure Saiyan or a hybrid Saiyan, he's going to get key +3 and attack plus 50% for pure Saiyans, and also an additional key +3 and attack and 50% for hybrid Saiyans. So say you're going up against Goku and his family, or Vegeta and his family, you could be seeing this card at key +9, attack plus 200%, and defense plus 100%. And thankfully there is a failsafe to the 130% leader stat. If he reaches 40% HP or below, he has a high chance to transform into his giant ape mode. And with some luck, you might be able to finish off the fight before he reverts back to his original Super Baby 2 form. But let's take a look at the rest of the team and see if there is absolutely no reason for him to have to transform. So here you can see all of the mechanically engineered and bioengineered beings in this team. And I also put some of the best extreme agility cards here, just in case we needed to fill the rest of the deck with them. So let's see here, we've got 5 LRs to choose from, including Baby, Cell, Vegeta, Metal Cooler, and 17 and 18. So these LRs should make a good defensive stance and make this team strong. But outside those LRs, if you don't have them, you can see that there are no EZA Supreme or higher defense cards. So this tells me that the team needs to hit hard, hit fast, and finish the battle. Otherwise, you do have lots of recovery HP options, either through passives, supers, or link skills. So that looks like that's going to be the strategy for this team. So let's take a look at the best cards and support cards and see who their best link partners are. So from the looks of it, Baby is having a difficult time with linking with anyone that has EZA Supreme damage or higher. From the looks of it, his only option is Wicked Bloodlines lead Metal Cooler. Otherwise, it looks like his best link partner options are the support cards AMS and Final Form Cooler. And for the second link set, we do have a lot of really good cards. Even though the team is limited, the cards that are available do have really good link partners to link up with, so they should have a pretty good chance of keeping this team alive. And the top 4 cards there, the Cell, the Metal Cooler, the Transforming Boo, and Kid Boo, all have recovery HP options. So not only do they link well to attack well, they should also be able to heal well. But the top 5th card in Super 17, he does not have a really good EZA Supreme or higher card to link with. So he has to rely on Supreme damage cards in Hell 17 and AGL Support 17. But as far as support cards go, the top 3 cards are really good. AMS is actually the main support card for the Artificial Lifeforms team build, while Kid Buu is one of the strongest support cards in the game, and Movie Boss Turles is also a pretty strong support card, but he only does attack, not defense. Now, like I mentioned, because this is a limited team, what you see here is all I'm going to be able to work with, but if you'd like to come with me and take a deeper dive into these cards to see how well they work together as a team, follow me over to the rotation analysis. So let's get started with making LR Baby the link leader for each rotation. Now, like I mentioned, the Wicked Bloodline lead Metal Cooler is the only card that links well with LR Baby and has the immense damage multiplier. And for the second link set, the first card I put in the link set list was but because he is the support card for the Artificial Lifeforms, I want to keep him as a floater so the rest of the team can get that high damage ally boost. So the next link partner option we can choose is AGL Final Form Cooler, but because he is also a support card, and we have Metal Cooler in the first link set, I'm gonna also put him as a floater, because Metal Cooler links well with Final Form Cooler. Now, this doesn't leave much options left for a link partner for the second LR Baby, but if you got lucky and pulled 2 LR Babies, it would be a good idea to Dokkan Awaken one to LR, and awaken the other just to the TUR version, so they can link together. I usually don't mention this, but since this team is limited, and you might be one of the lucky few to get a second copy, this is a good option for you to choose. Because the TUR version of LR Baby has the exact same kind of setup, just at a weaker version. Now, with 5 cards set up and only 1 slot left, which is the final floater, one option you can go with, because we have so many Wicked Bloodline cards already, you can throw in LR Metal Cooler, who can link well with Wicked Bloodline Lean's Cooler, or if you rather go for a support card option, you can choose EZA Kid Buu. He's not going to link well with LR Baby or Wicked Bloodline's lead Cooler, but at least the links that he can link with is Fierce Battle and Big Bad Bosses, and as long as your HP is healthy, he'll give all allies Ki +2 and attack and defense plus 50%. Not to mention, he has EZA immense damage as his super attack multiplier. If you're not going to heavily rely on LR Baby in both rotations, the next link leader we can talk about is LR Cell. Now, with his link partner, he gets flexible with his best link partner. You can have your choice between Strength Cell, EZA Int Cell, and EZA Tech Cell. Each one is going to share the link skills of Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, Ultimate Lifeform, and Messenger from the Future. Which one you choose depends on how you want to build your team. If you're going up against multiple enemies, you can choose Strength Cell to do his 11-key super attack, and LR Cell's 12-key super attack for an attack all on both of them. If you're focused down to just one enemy, I would highly recommend EZA Tech Cell as the link partner. He's gonna have his 12-key EZA immense damage multiplier, and that helps recover 10% HP. But if 10% HP is not enough, then choose EZA Int Cell, so whenever you go down to 30% HP or less, he's going to automatically recover 20% HP at the start of turn. Now, he only has an EZA Supreme Damage multiplier, but it's going to get stronger because it's attack plus 50% for Infinity Effect. So by the time you get down to 30% HP, you should already be doing a lot of damage and being able to stay in the battle, as long as the other rotation can survive and he can return to recover more health. Now, as far as floaters go, you can choose Physical GT Cell. He's going to give LR Cell 6 key through link skills, plus give all allies Ki +2 and attack and defense plus 25%, as long as they're extreme cards. But what might be a better support card is the World Tournament Cell. He may only give LR Cell Key plus 4, but he's also going to give LR Cell a 500 plus attack, Big Bad Bosses, and instead of giving all allies 25% attack and defense, it's going to be 30%. Or you can choose Easy A Kid Boo. Now, even though you have to keep your health at 80% or higher in order to get the Key plus 2 and attack and defense plus 50% ally boost, you don't have to worry about that too much, because even if you go below 80% health, it's going to activate Kid Boo's second ally boost of attack and defense plus 30%, and Big Bad Bosses is going to get activated for an additional 25% attack and defense. So basically the trade-off is that you're losing 2 Key for an additional 5% attack and defense. And you're still linking Fierce Battle with LR Cell for that 15% additional attack. But obviously if we keep going with Easy A Kid Boo as a floater, we might as well make the second link set Majin as well. But since you can't choose 2 Kid Boos in the same team, we're going to have to rely on a different version of Majin Buu, the Transforming Buu. In his super version, he is going to share 5 link skills with Easy A Kid Buu, and that's going to be attack plus 40%, defense plus 10%, recover 5% HP, plus Big Bad Bosses, and foil True Power. But unless you're fighting Gohan in the Ultimate Awakened Power Dokkan event, foiling True Power doesn't mean anything. Now, depending on how Super Buu transforms, you may be benefiting from the transformation, or you may be on a road to recovery. If you can keep your health high and above 80%, he will transform into Buuhan, where he keeps a lot of really good link skills, and he gets a whole lot stronger. If you're struggling to stay above 80%, but can still keep half your health, you're going to be spending time sealing attacks instead of doing high damage. But if you're struggling to stay above 50% HP, then he's going to transform into Pika-Boo-Boo! He's going to spend more time recovering 15% HP and giving all allies Key plus 3 and 30% defense. So hopefully you can bounce back and still stay in the battle. Speaking of which, here's an interesting idea for you guys. If you enjoy these transforming cards and you just want to go nuts on transforming, here's a build to consider. Movie Boss Turles has a 25% chance to transform for the next 3 turns if the HP is below 80%. If your HP is below 50%, Wicked Bloodline lead Cooler will transform automatically for the next 2 turns. If it's 40% or below, LR Baby will have a high chance to transform, but just for 1 turn. And then depending on your health, Transforming Buu will transform into one of his 3 versions. Now the only other card that transforms that can be in this team is Realm of Gods lead Zamasu. He doesn't have a health requirement to transform, you just have to wait for the turns. But he doesn't link well with anyone other than Fierce Battle and Fear and Faith. But if you wanted to build the Artificial Lifeforms to be a transformative team, this is the setup that I would do. If you happen to build this team, post in the comments below and let me know if it was any fun for you. Otherwise, that's going to be the end of this video. Now, I know I didn't get to touch on Super 17, but I'm going to leave that in my final team deck list. If you like this video, hit that like button. And if you'd like to see more videos, I'm about to head over to the Dragon Ball Seekers team build, and I'm going to leave a link at the end screen for you to follow. If you've already seen that video, and you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bells for whenever I upload another video. I've got one more video idea I'm going to do before the year 4 anniversary ends, so keep an eye out for that. Till then, I'm your host Jaeger, signing out, and thanks for watching Link Skillz.